What's up, guys? This is gonna be my first video on this YouTube channel, and this style is gonna be pretty unhinged, and it's just gonna be me saying probably some stupid shit about whatever I feel like saying. So I'm just gonna make these videos. If you like them, cool. If I get like 10 viewers, that's also cool. I'm just making them. So today, I wanted to talk about a controversial take, especially in 2026, which is that people really like glamorize like ADHD and like OCD and autism and shit like that. Yo, son, like the amount of times I've heard like, oh, ADHD is your superpower, like growing up, or like, oh, you have ADHD, you must be like really creative, and like, oh my god, it's so fun. It's just like a super, like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Like, dog, I'd rather just be a dude with like, like, be like a dumb jock than like a fucking dude with like ADHD and like OCD and all this bullshit. Like, growing up. I legit, because I grew up in the 2000s. I'm a fucking like boomer compared to like younger Gen Zers, but like we grew up when you didn't really have that much technology and shit. Like we just had like video games and then like cable TV and then it wasn't like YouTube shorts and TikToks and all this brain rot shit now that even my dumbass is addicted to. But like, bro, I actually, when I was like 5, I remember getting an ADHD diagnosis by the therapist, and like, bro, your kid is fucking insane. Like, doc, I was like running around the school, and I was like insanely hyper, and I would just play video games for like 10 hours. But like, growing up into becoming a young adult, like, I'm realizing, like, bro, this shit fucking sucks. Like, maybe it was cool in high school and like middle school or whatever, but like, just getting hyper focused on shit like that isn't as productive. It's still fun, but like it doesn't improve your life. Also, these videos are completely unscripted, so I'm just like rambling out the ass. So it's gonna be under 5 minutes, but I'm just gonna be like yapping and like talking shit. Um, but like, dude, it is not fun to be hyper fixated on shit that doesn't really improve your life, but is interesting. Like, for example, this year. I'm really into like manga and anime. Well, I was always into anime. I was in the anime since I was like 11, like DBZ and Naruto and shit like that. But like reading a fucking bunch of manga when you're an adult and you got shit you want to do is fucking not the. It's like the worst thing you can do. Like I'm like, oh, dude, I'd love to stay home and read manga, but bro, I'm not like advancing my life, which is like retarded. Which is I wanted to get more into like really deep work and like focusing, but it is a difference than some people are like, oh, I'm just like lazy or whatever. But it's scientifically proven with like the ADHD neurodivergent brain, your brain is literally wired like even more so because the normal human condition is to like, oh, I'm just gonna be a lazy piece of shit and just like stay in bed for 10 hours watching TikTok and YouTube shorts and bullshit like that. But like the average human brain on ADHD is like 10 times worse because you get hyper fixated and all this shit like causes ADHD now. Like my cousins, Ariel and Caleb, which I'm not like doxing because like no one knows who the fuck I am, so I can just say that shit like that. Will literally be addicted to like iPads and like fucking TikTok and shit, like to the point where it's like, bro, when I was younger, when I was like 19 and 18. I could talk to my cousins for a while, and we actually had a pretty great relationship when they were like 8 or 9. But ever since they became like teenagers too, or like I'm in my 20s now, but when they were teens, like bro, they just be like like just addicted to like YouTube short, and they wouldn't say shit for like the entire time, bro. Like I feel like this next generation is gonna be like cooked. Like us as Gen Zers, we're fucked up. Like we are really like attention seeking, like brain rotted dumbasses. But like Gen Alpha is gonna be even worse, which I feel so bad, especially with AI. Like this shit is gonna be crazy. So anyway, ADHD fucking sucks. It negatively, especially as an adult, it negatively impacts your life in almost every way. People with ADHD are more likely to have anxiety and OCD and depression and shit like that. People with autism are more likely to not understand social cues. Like, I feel like I'm on the low end of the autism spectrum where I have it like a little bit. Like I'll get overstimulated by shit. Like if I go to loud restaurants or concerts, I'll be like, oh, what the fuck? Like I'll be freaking out internally, but on the outside I look chill because it's an art I've mastered over the years. But like autism and shit, like, oh, I want an autistic girl, like all these dumbass like, yo, son. I don't know if you guys have seen shit like, oh, neurodivergent girls are so hot, or like neurodivergent guys are so hot. Like, no, bitch, like fucking hot people are hot. Like attractive people are hot. Like autism and neurodivergency and all this shit, I unironically would make a relationship worse. Like the more people have like obsessive compulsions and like ADHD symptoms and shit, the more people like the more negative traits they have. Like I have very little relationship experiences, but my one of my few dates is that like, bro, this chick deadass just like talked about her like depression and how she was bipolar and she was just like very like I don't blame her for she was just like basically trauma dumping on my dumbass. But like I'm just like yeah cool yeah cool. But like I hope she's doing well also. She seemed like she was working through some shit, but I hope she's doing well now. But it's just like the more shit you have to deal with, like ADHD, OCD. I feel like the not even I feel I like your life is just worse. Like you're just hyper focused on the wrong shit. You're more likely to have anxiety and depression, OCD. You're more likely to, I guess, commit suicide. Have less relationships with people because you don't really care. You're too focused on your own bullshit. But like ADHD is it's good, but it's also really bad. I guess the point of this video. So it's coming up on 7 minutes. So I want to wrap up because I've just been yapping for like fucking 6 minutes. So hope you guys have a good rest of your day. God bless. See you.